The largest Carillon in Ohio can be heard throughout the city of Dayton, a welcome to visitors and a comfort to residents. If you continue just behind the bells, you'll find yourself transported back in time and among some unique historical artifacts. Carillon Park has been a Dayton favorite since 1950 and has undergone some major renovations since then. Even if you've been before, chances are a lot has changed since your last visit. On Orville Wright's birthday in August, the park opened a new 36,000 square foot facility. One of the new features includes a room filled floor to ceiling with 91 cash registers that have a unique tie to the city itself.
All these machines were built right across the street at National Cash Register Company, one of the first international companies here in the United States.
But Dayton isn't just known for cash registers. The new facility highlights other claims to fame, including the first and last car that rolled off the GM assembly line here in Dayton. Look familiar? It had its own HBO special, The Last Truck.
Seeing the first and the last truck to come off the Moraine assembly plant is certainly a plus for people. But probably the thing that gets the biggest reaction is our carousel of Dayton innovations.
Custom built, the carousel allows visitors to ride replicas of the very exhibits they see and hear about in the park. Let the Mike Sells potato chip bag take you for a whirl. And what's a visit without a stop in the new 4D Theater, where you can hear from the Wright brothers and other famous Dayton inventors themselves. And while exhibits like this are certainly crowd pleasers, there's an entire park full of historic buildings and fun for all ages. Over 160,000 annual visitors tour the park's 30 historical buildings. The park sits on 65 acres, so there's a lot of ground to cover.
We have a lot of really interesting buildings that you can't see anyplace else any longer because unfortunately a lot of them are being torn down now, but we've been able to save several of them here.
See the engine that powered the city of Dayton after the 1913 flood. Step back in time to the Wright brothers' bike shop, where many of their airplane experiments took place. And don't forget to see the camera used to take those famous Kitty Hawk pictures. But no visit would be complete without a trip to the most famous exhibit, the original 1905 Wright Flyer, the world's first practical airplane. The train exhibit and a replica of Dayton's Culp's Cafe will round out your visit. If hands-on is more your style, the park offers tavern dinners for guests to prepare their own food. Carillon Park seems to have it all.
At the time the Wright brothers lifted off the prairie at Huffman Field, Huffman Prairie, Dayton had more patents per capita than any other city in the country. And so what I want people to realize is that Dayton, Ohio has changed the world, and we all live here in Southwest Ohio in a very, very special place.
And as for those pesky North Carolina license plates?
You know, we've always said that Dayton, Ohio has provided the innovation and North Carolina provided the hot air. But we know that this is the birthplace of aviation and really the future of aviation. And that's
Reporting for Oxford Week in Review, I'm Molly Shanks.